Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm sharing another project, LingoBreeze. So I'm going to drop the link of the zip file in description box. All you have to do is extract the zip file and you will find two files and one folder in it. So these two files are having documentation about the project and how you can set up this project. Then you have to open this folder in VS Code. So I'm going to quickly open it in VS Code. Okay, wait, I've already opened the project in VS Code. So when you will open this project, you will see two folders, backend folder, front-end folder, which is in Flutter, and a README file will also be there. So I've added this project in GitHub as well. That is why you can see this .github folder. This will not be present in your project. So first step that you need to do for setup of this project is move inside backend folder. Let me kill this existing terminal. Move inside your backend folder. For that, you can type this backend. Now you are inside backend folder. To run backend, first you need to download the node modules. For that, I'm already having node modules. You will be having only index.js file and two package files. So to download node modules, you can write npm I. This will download your node modules. I'm already having, so I will not run this command again. So I can start the backend now by using npm start command. Let's check. Okay, so our API is running. Okay? We only have one backend API, which is this one. We are able to fetch the words in index.js. You can see we are fetching these 5 words using this get API. So this is all in our backend. Now let's move to our front end folder. I will open another terminal, new terminal. We will leave backend as it is. Now we can move inside our front end folder. cd flutter app. So now we are inside our Flutter folder. Now we need to resolve the dependencies. So for that we will run this command, flutter pubget. Okay, before I'm resolving dependency, there is one more step, that is connecting our Flutter project with Firebase. So the steps of connecting this project with Firebase are written in this document, setup guide, which is also present in our zip file. So let's see first. See, the backend process is also mentioned here. First, we are moving inside backend folder, installing node modules, and then running the backend. And then we can test this API, Words API. The next step was to connect our Flutter project with Firebase because we are storing words in our Firebase. There is a collection in Firebase. So that one is storing the words which user is entering using the Flutter app. So first, you need to create a project in your console, and then you can use command line interface for connecting your Flutter project with Firebase. The steps are again mentioned here. First, you have to globally activate FlutterFire CLI, and then you open your command prompt in your project folder. And then you can use this FlutterFire configure command. This will allow you to connect your Flutter project with Firebase. But before you are running this, create a Firestore database. So first you create that database and then you run this FlutterFire configure command in your command prompt. The path should be inside your project. Okay. Then you can just follow the steps which will be mentioned in your command prompt. And then once after you are done connecting your Firebase project with your Flutter app, then you can move inside your front-end folder, that is the Flutter app folder. Then you resolve the dependencies, Flutter pubget, by using this command, Flutter pubget. And then after, you can run your emulator. So I'm already running the emulator because it takes time to start. So now you can write Flutter run command. This is going to run your project. This will again take some time. We will wait. After some time, the project build will be successful and your Flutter app will start running. So here you can see we just have one screen in our Flutter app. What we are doing is we are fetching these words from Firebase, and there is a bottom sheet where we can add word. So these 5 words which you can see in this chip format, so these are being fetched using our backend API, that was this words API. This one is fetching these chips of words. So we can use this demo word for filling this form, or user can add his own word. So I will add word test, and then I'll add the I'll leave the meaning this and translation also this one. So the test word is already there. Let's change the name, test new word. So this is our word. This is the meaning of this word and translation is this. So I'm just entering some demo data. So once I'm clicking on save word, the word is getting saved in our Firebase, and we are able to fetch the word on top. We can also use this pull down to refresh. It is basically refreshing, that is fetching all the words from Firebase again on this page. So the words are being stored in our Firestore database, which we create when we connect our Firebase project with our Flutter app. So if you want a separate video on how we can connect our Firebase project with a Flutter app using command line interface, then let me know. For now, I will just share this setup document that you can follow for setup of this project. So this is all in our app. We are just creating this My Vocabulary home screen where we are fetching the words from Firebase, and these steps are being fetched using our Node.js backend API. And this is the form from where user can add words. So only 3 features are there in this application. The same you can see in the documentation file as well. We have this project documentation. So everything is mentioned here. So what this project is about, what tech stack we have used, architecture that we have used. We have used 3-layer architecture: domain layer, data layer, and presentation layer. And these 3 are the features in our application. And this is the only API that we have in this application, Words API, simple get API. So this is the documentation, and this one is our setup guide. You can follow the setup guide and run your app in emulator. That's all for this video. Thank you.
वीडियोस बनाने हैं, फिल्मोरा है ना।